I'm gonna make a movie poster in Photoshop with these time constraints, and the one rule is that I have to use this picture of me that I took. So let's get started with a 3-minute design. It's kind of got to be simple because I don't have time. Drag in the image of me. I'm hoping the select subject tool will do it justice. Okay. Cool, okay, perfect. Let's brighten the brother up. Oh my gosh, it's already been a minute. This is bad, this is terrible. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm gonna grab this sword and put it in my hand. Hopefully I can get it in there quick enough. This isn't as like adventure as I want. I hate this. This is terrible. Oh shoot. All right, this cutout's gonna have to be just like that. Okay, this is literally terrible. I only have 3 things in here. Let's just add a camera raw filter with 15 seconds left. Let's just color grade it. Just put all these up, all these up, all these up. Texture this, just add a bunch of grain. I'm not gonna be able to color grade it. Okay. All right. That was terrible. I thought I'd be able to do a lot better than I didn't even get a title in here. Okay, yeah, that was way too stressful. I didn't feel like I could do anything. So let's move on to the 30-minute one, and I can guarantee it's gonna be better than this.
Another one.
See, this is sick. This is a cool image. Okay, now I'll add the picture of me in here. And I'm still gonna use the select subject tool because I feel like it did pretty good last time. I do kind of have to blend in the shoes though. I feel like I'm off to a pretty good start so far. I mean, this image is pretty dark, so maybe let's just add a camera raw filter. This is definitely not the best picture I could have taken. I feel like I need to be quicker, so I'm gonna hurry it up. At least I'm gonna try. For this poster, I'm doing a flashlight. I put my hands out in a weird way. I probably should have actually been holding something, maybe like a bottle of water or something. But maybe I'll just add some more here and it can look like my finger is longer. You're not gonna pay too much attention to it, right? Okay, what size would this be? If it was on my back, it'd probably be like this big, right? In my hands, it would be like here. Let's just cut out the... what is this called? You know, it still feels like a speed run and I don't fancy it. I feel like we're doing pretty good. I'm not even halfway done. Well, no, I mean, the timer's not even halfway done. Let's just blur the edge of that. Okay, that's way better. Yeah, I think it just has to be really small because it's not really realistic. I'm gonna have to light that area up. Let's colorize the image, saturate it, and make it like yellow. And I guess I'll just kind of go up here. Well, this is weird because how do I... maybe I could take all the dark parts. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. So even if I were to light it up, it's only taking the light parts. But we're halfway done, so we gotta lock in, all right? Yeah, that's good, because I just remembered that we do have to put a title on here. I'm still definitely rushing, like a lot. We need to brighten this up a little bit. It looks just kind of lame, I guess. So if I put maybe like this kind of on it, that's that good stuff. Yeah, boy. And so is this video's sponsor, FlexiSpot, specifically the C7 Max chair. With the C7 Max, you can sit for hours doing stuff like this. Tomb of the Jord. Micah forces me to work 12 hours a day, but when he got me the C7 Max, my butt never felt better. Which is actually crazy, because when I think of my butt, I think... This is way too big though. You can sit however you want in this, and it'll still be comfortable. The C7 Max has enhanced ergonomics for dynamic lumbar support. That's fancy wording. But basically, it just means you can sit here for hours with no problem on your neck and back, which is perfect for someone who works at a desk. This is my old chair, and it actually hurt to sit on for more than a few hours. And I'm pretty thick. But with the C7 Max, you can sit for more than 8 hours without it hurting. I can't even see the text, bro. This is to just make it red for now so I can actually see it. Actually, maybe it would be cooler if this then was bigger, like the biggest text, and then... The lumbar support is designed differently from traditional ones that only support the lumbar region, so by focusing on the sacrum support, it automatically supports both the lumbar and sacrum, making it more ergonomic and healthy on your back. It comes with a fully adjustable armrest, and it's super easy to adjust for typing or gaming, and you can choose between a mesh seat for cooling airflow or a cushioned foam seat for cradled support, which comes with a latex cushion for soft support suitable for 12 hours. Let's just put the texture on it. There's a 10-year warranty with direct replacement for damaged parts, and a 30-day return-free policy for a risk-free try. You can also check out their new model, the C7 Morpher, which features a complete upgrade to the lumbar support and upper backrest. And if you have a limited budget, you can check out their C5 chair, which is also in good build quality, with basic functions for adjustment as well. And FlexiSpot is going crazy for Black Friday because the entire website will be 60% off. And you can get an extra $30 off on the C7 Max with the code C730. So click the first link in the description and grab yours now. And thank you to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. I feel like we could do like some kind of color or something. What color is this? Is brown? Maybe like a tan color. That's kind of maybe what I was looking for. It's not white, but I kind of want it to be darker. We got 4 minutes. So if I just erase, I don't think that's too bad, but it's not too good either. Oh, wait, but what is that, linear? Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, it's not that cool, but it's a little better if I just keep it subtle. Take the image and add a camera raw filter for the last 2 minutes. It's definitely not terrible. I'm liking it. I think we could fix this up a little bit. Add some grain. You really can't go wrong with adding grain. If I mess something up, it's kind of got to stay. So I'm actually just going to stop messing with this. I like this part, but I would have probably cut out this and maybe make it like nighttime. It's not terrible, but there's obviously stuff that could be fixed. So let's start on the 3-hour design and see if it's the best one. Well, it should be. First, we'll add this image and use the pen tool to cut out the building behind the rocks. Next, we'll add this stair image behind it and blend in the ground. Let's brighten up the sides of these rocks since the light is coming from the back, but I do think this would be cooler if it was nighttime. And let's also add some blue onto these steps. I'll add some blue onto the rocks on the left and then add some more onto the right side, which just makes it pop a little bit more. It's only been 30 minutes, so let's cut out that image of me using the pen tool. Let's add that cutout onto the poster and then cut out a copy of my hair so we can make it look a little bit better. But this side looks terrible, so I'll just go around and fix it up a little bit. Let's add a necklace in my hand and make it look like I'm actually holding it. I'll take this hand torch and put it in my other hand. I'll brush around my fingers to make it look like it's in front of the torch. And after that, I'll add this image of a torch with some actual fire and just keep the fire. Now I'll make the torch more burnt at the top. I looked up an image of a real one to see how the highlights look, and there's not really a lot. So let's use Blend If to remove the color from the dark areas and then only put it at the top of the torch. And also, we're now officially over an hour in. I'll add some glow coming from the fire and some shadows for my shoes. Let's fix the color on myself before making it completely orange and using Blend If to remove the color from all the dark areas. After that, we need to erase some of those highlights around the body. I'll add some yellow highlights onto the shoes and then blur it. We should also add some highlights onto my pants and also my hair and face. I'll use some curve adjustments to brighten up the highlights from the original image. I'm also going to add some highlights onto the stick of the torch. I put some glow onto the walls from the fire, as well as some on the ground. After that, I'll brush some yellow over the rocks and then blur it. Let's select this rock and make it yellow before only keeping that color on the edge. I also put a tiny highlight on the necklace and went around myself with even more highlights. This is where we're at, and we still have an hour and 12 minutes. So let's cut out the strap of this random backpack. And now let's just put it on my shoulder. I'll use the puppet pin tool to warp it a bit, but now we need to add some highlights to make it match with everything else. I'll put some shadows on my jacket coming from the strap, and then add another backpack image behind me to, well, be a backpack. And since we still have an hour, let's just add some extra stuff, like some cuts in my shirt I'll put this shirtless guy in the same kind of position as me, and then add some inner shadows on the cuts of the t-shirt. I'm also going to darken up the right side of my shoes, but now let's work on a title. I downloaded some text effects, so I'll just type in my own text and replace it. I did that again with a different effect for some other words, and I'll just put them all together. This title is cool, but we still have a lot of time, so let's make another version and see if it's better. After finishing that title, I didn't really know which one to use, so I FaceTimed my brother. I also typed this out for the fake movie studio and made some small adjustments. We still have 20 minutes, but let's just add a camera raw filter to fix up the textures and color grade everything. Let me know which poster you think is the best in the comments, and maybe check out one of these videos.